all set.
Is there anything else I need to know?
Just make sure he's at the counter before he starts talking. Once he's this close, the mic will pick up everything.
Okay. That's him.
Okay, okay. I'll be in the kitchen.
Mr. Rodney, hi. Come on in.
Cleaning the place up, I see.
Yeah, how about some coffee?
That's all right. Let's just get down to business.
Would you like to have a seat at the counter here?
If you insist.
Are you sure I can't get you some coffee?
On second thought, I'll try a spot.
All right.
Have any cream?
I sure do. As much as you'd like.
Thank you. I must say, I was surprised by your call, especially after our last conversation.
Well, just chalk it up to the reality of the situation.
I tried to warn you.
Stupid me for not listening.
Delicious coffee.
Shall we get down to it?
By all means.
I guess my first question is, how much?
500, one payment. In return, you get a clean bill of health, regardless of the condition of the establishment. I help you, you help me. Everybody's happy.
And I have your word I won't be written up for any more violations.
Not from me.
How about 50 a month?
Why drag this out? There's no negotiating, Mrs. Kelly. You either fork over the money or kiss your restaurant goodbye.
Jake, you better get out of here before I pour hot coffee in this guy's lap.
I thought we were alone.
I said that?
I just assumed.
There's nothing to get upset about, Mr. Rodney. It's just the four of us.
Four?
You, Rose, me, and this.
No, you can't do this. It's not legal.
What's not legal? What you're doing or what we're doing?
What are you going to do?
Nothing, if you cooperate.
Blackmail.
Your specialty. Now, come on, Mr. Rodney. We're going to pay a little visit to Rick Weber. Why don't you have a seat, Mr. Rodney? You know Rick Weber.
Haven't met face to face till now.
Mr. Rodney, I have to tell you this before we start. I have a very important hospital meeting in about 10 minutes, so I don't mean to rush you, but we're going to have to make things a little quick.
Jake?
Well, it's up to Mr. Rodney how fast we finish. Would you like me to play Rick the tape, or would you just prefer to tell him yourself, Mr. Rodney?
It's all right. I'll tell him.
Tell me what?
First, I have to tell you why this whole thing happened in the first place. I'm not a dishonest person. I mean, not in the past. I've never tried to hurt anybody. What happened is I'm almost to retirement, and I started getting worried. I hadn't saved a dime. I felt if I could just get a little bit ahead. That's no excuse, I know, but when the wife took ill in June, I got scared.
Is this a confession?
Yes, sir. I told Mrs. Kelly I wanted money or I'd write her up on violations.
You wanted a bribe?
Not just Rose.
He's right. There are others.
Mr. Rodney, I have to tell you, this is serious. This is a crime.
I had no choice. With all those bills coming in, the doctors, I had to do something and fast.
You didn't know Rose very well.
I agree.
This is more than just serious. I think Rose has every right to press charges if she wants to. Rose?
Look, I'm not out for revenge. It's just that I don't want myself and other restaurant owners treated unfairly.
I'm admitting I was out of line. I had no business doing what I did.
That's one way to put it.
Well, I'm
not going to press charges. I just can't.
Well, I guess that leaves it up to you, Rick.
Mr. Rodney, I can't let these actions just go by. There's no way I can do that. And under the circumstances, I think maybe the best thing would be if you retire now. instead of another month.
A pension?
Sounds like that's something that you're going to need a great deal.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
I'm not going to give you a lecture. Let's not say any more about it.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Kelly.
You'll have the citations voided?
No sooner said than done.
Sounds like grounds for a celebration to me.
Sorry, the diner's closed.
Well, I've only got a few errands to run, then a quick stop at the office, but then I'm going to show you an evening you will not long forget.
That I can go for.
Sounds intriguing.
Three's a crowd, Rick.
Hey, I was going to say the same thing myself.
Come on, let's get going.
See you.
Sure.
Thanks, Rick.
Thank you. Case closed. I think we just had.
You see, Lee, we are not exaggerating.
Enough said. I think we'd better find a new law firm. Bye. Mr. Meyer?
No, wait a second, gentlemen. As long as you're here, you may as well let me give you what you came for.
No, thanks. We've had enough of your stall tactics.
15 feet at, no, 15 feet at 10 years, right?
You see, he doesn't even remember the requirements.
Oh, I remember, sir. I remember so well that I got you a 20-foot easement for 25 years.
It's incredible.
Just have to know how to ask. Are you still sweating those pre-trial motions, Mr. Peyton?
Have you ever even looked at the documents yet? You know, we're in court next week.
Oh, no, we're not.
What, another delay? Look, I said I definitely did not want any more delays.
You were interested in an out-of-court settlement.
I've been trying for months. They won't go for it. I offered $100,000. They dropped it flat.
That's very strange. I offered them $50,000, and they took it at a second.
What'd you do, get some sort of a phony witness or something?
No. I just dug a little deeper and got a real legitimate one.
This is incredible.
I'll fill you in on the details later. You just send them a check. They'll drop all charges.
Lee, it looks like we misjudged your powers of judgment. I'd say Mr. Myers is the best thing to hit this office since the electric coffee maker. Good night, Lee.
Good night.
Mr. Myers?
You'll be getting your bill.
Thank you.
Electric coffee maker? I don't know if I like it.
I thought that was impossible.
What?
To see either one of those two guys smile, ever.
I just like to deliver, that's all.
Well, your timing was just terrific. Now, your style may have been a little rough for these panel walls, but as you say, you delivered. Keep going, Counselor.
Okay. It is great being brilliant, isn't it?
Let me ask you something.
What?
Do you really deliver on everything?
You want me to prove it?
Please do.
Mm.
Wait.
You're going to have to open that door for me.
No problem. My pleasure.
Now you're going to have to close it.